Welcome in, collective. So we are going to dive right into this reading. I don't know what it's going to be about, so maybe you know what it's going to be about. Why you're drawn here today. Let's find out. Let's start with just an energy check-in, since we're leaving this completely open to spirit right now, completely open to your energies. So these first cards are going to go ahead and give us an energy check-in so you can see if this kind of resonates with your vibe, what you're feeling right now, what's going on in your life, and see also what do we need to talk about will be something that we answer from spirit. So that's going to highlight whatever your spiritual team wants to discuss with you right now, what they're trying to get you some messages on. And we'll just take it from there. We'll let the cards fly on the table and see what they say. So first of all, what is the collective's energy at this time? Okay, the cards are flying. So you could be worked up at this time. They're showing me like the bull kind of trying to get out of the pen. It feels like maybe a little bit of anger, maybe a little bit of frustration, just kind of like antsiness energy coming through already. It feels like a lot going on. The Hanged Man is reversed. I'm hearing you want something to hurry up and change already. The Page of Pentacles, you're looking for answers at this time with the Page of Pentacles and the Queen of Wands. So the Queen of Wands is here. Whatever else is going on, you are feeling like, okay, King of Wands is on the bottom. You might be feeling like, where is my person? You might be feeling like, I am a spiritual baddie, as they say. You might be feeling like some blessings are blocked from you at this time, or some information, like your next steps are blocked for you at this time. It feels like something that is coming through from the spiritual realm and divine timing is kind of like hung up at the moment, especially with that Hanged Man being in the reverse. But you're like, I'm kind of done with it right now. I do feel like I want to go ahead and clarify these cards and these energies though. Queen of Wands is really standing out. That makes sense with that fiery, passionate energy that we just started out. Yes, so the Ace of Swords, you know your own mind is what Spirit is bringing through with this card. You know exactly what you want to say, exactly what you want to achieve. If you're here, you are feeling like a powerhouse at this time. Yep, Page of Pentacles clarified by the Five of Pentacles though. Yeah. You want answers about a sense of direction with the Three of Wands there. So it's like you're feeling good, you know what you want, but you might not know exactly how to achieve that. Or like if you're wanting your person to come in, you might not know exactly who that is. And you're like, okay, come on, Spirit, reveal this to me. Give me the next step. Show me the direction. Yeah. Yes, 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 yes. King of Swords on the bottom this time. You could be feeling a little bit caught up in your head. Knight of Swords. There's that rush energy. Let's go. Rush energy all over. Could also just be feeling really busy because, you know, it's the holiday season and people get busy like that. But with this here, okay, when you're looking for an answer spiritually, you know that it doesn't come from your logical mind. That would be what Spirit is telling you, first of all, as your advice. Wow, I feel like you're just really amped up and ready to go on something. But Spirit is saying, hang in there, it's not time to move yet. Because that's why they're showing me the bull in the pen. Some of you could be a Taurus or earth signs with the bull coming through so strongly today. They are giving me the Hierophant card, okay, which is representative of Taurus, which is that bull energy. People like to say Taurus, that's really how they pronounce it, but I don't pronounce it like that because I prefer not to, okay? So anyways, let's get some more information on your energy at this time. I don't use these cards too often, but I felt really called to use these today. So you could be doing something different in your own life. I'm hearing some of you could be doing something different with your hair. That definitely could be the energy with the Queen of Wands also, because she often comes out when there's like a glow up energy. You know, like you bought the perfect dress for your holiday party. Some of you might have bought a really cute jumpsuit that you want to wear, where you're just thinking, wow, I look like a baddie, like that person that I want to talk to better be here. Or you have that power suit for your next business meeting. Like something like that really just keeps hanging out here in the energy. Let's see what these say, but I actually want a couple more of these cards also. Yeah, so spirituality, you're going deeper into your spirituality. Some of you might have just bought some amethyst. recently. Yeah, the cards keep popping out like crazy, like just flying and jumping out. So your energy is probably just kind of all over the place. Like, and it feels like this might be a different energy for you than what you're used to. Like you might be more quiet. I don't know why they're saying docile. That sounds kind of extreme to say, but that's what spirit is bringing through. But it's like right now you're just ready to get up and go. Okay, so spirituality, anti-aging is here. So some of you could be, once again, with that Queen of Wands energy, feeling like you're looking younger. You might have been getting compliments from younger people recently, or people who are much younger trying to talk to you in a romantic way, or even come be friends with you, because it's like they're thinking that you're much younger than you actually are. Like you just have this fresh energy. It's your look, your physical appearance, but it's also this energetic field that you're giving off at this time that just says so much vitality. So spirituality is here. They're showing a message about the crown chakra opening up. So in the past with the trigger statement, you could have been feeling like you're so disconnected. And there's a little bit of it here when you're feeling like you don't have the answer to whatever this is, or when you're in the pause, you're like, am I disconnected? Did I get that information wrong? No, spirit is saying you got it right, because again, they're showing me that bull in the pen. So you're going to go towards your target, that red flag that they hold out for the bull, right? The red representing the root chakra and the passion. You're going to get your chance to go for it. They're saying go for the gusto. So they're letting me know like that you need to hold your energy, hold this flame of this Queen of Wands energy. Be protective of your energy, because a lot of people are going to be wanting to be pulling on you at this time. Like how they were talking about those people that might be giving you compliments or trying to talk to you at this time. They're saying to be careful with that, because it's nice to enjoy that adoration, but you need to be really protective of your energy, because you're about to be the bull that's let out of the gate. So you have to be focused. If all those people were yelling at the bull from there, the bull needs to stay focused, because the bull is about to get let out of the pen and they have to be ready to run towards their target and do their job, is the information that spirit is bringing forward. You are about to move forward on whatever this is in your life. So it's like kind of hang in there, hang in the balance, because there is some kind of divine timing at play right now. Okay. But the true statement, everything is connected. So spirit with this card coming out is saying that even the things that you think were mistakes were perfect. They were divinely guided. There is no such thing as mistakes. It will be beneficial for you to spend time in quiet contemplation. You need to reflect within to find the answers you seek. This is perfect, because with the Page of Pentacles coming out, I already said you're looking for answers on something. And so your spirit team is coming right through, showing up to let you know that, one, you are looking magnificent at this time. They really want to keep harping on that. If you've been doing some self-care, they're like, yes, keep going. It's working for you. But also they're bringing that in because everything is connected. So they're connecting the dots to let you know that that self-care and being protective of your energy is what's going to help you really fall into your spiritual truth, your higher self, and the answers that you're seeking, because they're already there. They're always already there, but it's about your ability to be able to perceive them. Okay. It's like when the clouds move, the sun didn't move anywhere. The sun is still there on the cloudiest, dreariest day. If you're in fall time, wherever you're located at right now, right? It might be looking dark outside, but the sun is still there, but you can't see it until those clouds move. So coming into yourself, being very protective with your energy of this time and careful about the people that you're around, because sometimes the loudest person in the room is not who you need to be around. They're grabbing your attention, but they don't have the answers that you seek. Okay? Let's not stay on the soapbox about that too long, but Spirit really wanted to drive that home to you. Okay, we also have nurturing. For Spirit, they said that this is also about your diet, eating foods that are nutritious for you, nurturing your physical body. Okay, we do see the trigger statement as I am all in my head. And I talked about that with the King of Swords being on the bottom, being all in your head. You're not going to get these answers logically by running it through your mind. It's not about your mind. It's about your spiritual connection at this time to get the answers that you're seeking. So that's your overall takeaway message there. But your true statement is I create with pleasure. So as you're envisioning what you want in the future, those answers that you're seeking. You're looking ahead right now. Even if you're feeling a little bit of a lack, you're looking ahead. And Spirit wants you to create not from that place of lack and uncertainty about, well, how is this going to work out? What is the answer for this? They want you to create from the spiritual mind, from your mind's eye, from your intuition, from what you feel passionate about with the Queen of Wands being here, and what you feel certain about with the Ace of Swords. If you know that you want that, that's your answer. So go towards it. Create with all that pleasure and passion, not worrying about the how-tos, because that's for Spirit to figure out. And they're going to download you that information. Take time to rest. So that's that pause energy being here with the Hanged Man. And in that time, be open to creative pursuits. Surround yourself with things that release your senses, please your senses, and be gentle with yourself. But with release your senses, I do feel like there was genuinely a message coming through with that, because it's like, if you're so caught up in your head, you're not experiencing your other senses, which would also be your crown chakra and the senses that you use to receive information when Spirit is communicating to you. So it's still a message about kind of getting out of your head and being soft and gentle with yourself at this time, okay? We have expel. So there might be some things that you're moving out of your life. Someone here who's watching this might have decided to quit school for some reason. If that's you, I do feel like that's just a confirmation coming through from Spirit. If it's not for you, leave it there for someone else that it is for. Okay, trigger statement. Yeah, you're needing to have good boundaries at this time. The trigger statement that you are being invaded, that's a lot. But again, that's what this cat was talking about here. Everybody's going to want a piece of you, right? If you're looking good and anti-aging, like you're aging backwards and you're feeling good about yourself, people are going to want a piece of you. But you got to be careful and stay on your track and stay in your direction at this time. It's very important. Okay, because if not, they would expel all of that energy out of you, cast it out of you. But the true statement is, I am pure. So that's when you come into yourself with more of this yellow. Citrine could be an important stone for you to work with at this time if you enjoy using crystals, having that around, or if you have it sitting around you right now, confirmation from Spirit. As you align with the frequency of peace, the invasions from outside yourself and dissonance within are neutralized. Right, so if you feel like you're struggling to get things in balance in your mind or in your emotions, the more that you align with the frequency of peace, the easier that will naturally come into balance for you. So whatever aligning with peace looks like for you, maybe you need to close your door, maybe you need to listen to some music, maybe you need to take a break from going out with friends because you just need to sink into your own energy and not be confused by all these other people and what they have going on for a little while, okay? Lemongrass. Oh, and lemon. So that's a really fresh energy coming in. And these are pretty close cards. So Spirit really wants you to focus on that information. We have declutter. I make so many mistakes, or I made so many mistakes is that trigger statement. With the true statement, I let it all go. Yes, Spirit, come through, because this is the message that we were talking about a minute ago when I said there are no mistakes, and that Spirit said even if you made a mistake, it was perfect. It was supposed to happen that way. So lemongrass, something new is growing in. And when it grows in, it's going to be really strong. When you get to move forward on whatever it is that you're looking forward to in your future, it's going to be really strong. Because grass, once it starts growing in, it can just kind of take over everything. So if this is something good and you want it to be growing wildly, it will be. Everything you have done up to this point is leading you to where you need to be. And I heard to where you want to be. Let go of the past and be here now. Yeah, the past can be hard to let go of. You know, I'm not here to lie. It can be hard to let go of, but Spirit is encouraging you to let go of that so you can move in your new clarity and then this new energy, Queen of Wands. Some of you might have left a relationship behind and you're in your Queen of Wands energy now, you know, but you might fade in and out of thinking about that. But Spirit is just really encouraging you to lean into the beauty of where you're at right now. And again, to create with that pleasure and that confidence and that passion and that certainty to move yourself exactly to where you want to be. Clarity. Clarity's coming in for you. You're seeking answers. We have that Page of Pentacles. The Hanged Man is in the reverse. The Hanged Man is not only about timing, it's also about a shift in perspective and viewing something differently. So this energy isn't moving yet. And it doesn't feel like it's a quick moving energy. It feels like the energy that Spirit is, the timing that Spirit is communicating is more, this is dependent on you and how quickly or slowly you move through it. And it doesn't matter. It's up to you. So move at the pace that's comfortable for you, but you are the one that's unfolding this by either choosing to be in resistance and holding on to the mistakes and, beating yourself up about the past, or choosing to let it go and leaning further into the beautiful energies that you're finding in yourself right now. Okay. So the trigger statement, I am so confused. That's when you're getting caught up in your head. But the true statement is, I am present. Allow your mind to clear and let the noise of your thoughts fall away. Listen to your intuition. Yep. So you're getting spiritual downloads at this time. Those cards are so pretty like that. Okay, let's get some crystal messages. What other cards am I going to use today? I'm not sure. I want to get the crystal messages next, though. So does the crystal deck have a message for the collective? If you are still here, consider hitting subscribe. Consider hitting like to let others out there find these messages. Yes, because we need more good energy in the world at this time, okay? So get up, get moving. This is what you're wanting to do, because they showed me the bull at the very beginning, and there's that red energy, and this kind of representing that earth energy as well. Some of you could have the both earth and fire in your chart, and it's like you move differently in different seasons of your life, sometimes slow and steady like that earth energy, and sometimes rapidly and wildly and crazy like that fire energy. It does feel like this is what you're wanting right now. But Spirit, how can they navigate it if it's not time for them to make that move yet? Look, amethyst. I said some of you might have bought a piece of amethyst recently or had it with you. Trust your intuition. Okay, Spirit, we heard you. We heard you. Make a decision. So this is about you just having to make a decision to lean into this energy of trusting your intuition. Because when this is coming out like this, Spirit is already communicating with you, but they're like, are you going to trust it or not? And the sooner that you trust it, yeah. It also split open to open your heart here with the rose quartz. So it's like, the more that you trust it, the more Spirit can move with you. You know what I'm saying? Okay, is there any advice for the collective right now with this tarot deck? Is there any advice? And also, I want to see what's coming up for you guys. Yeah, let's look at that. What's coming up for them that they're pushing so hard to get forward to? I feel like it is a collective message, so there could be different answers running around to that. But whatever it is, it's going to be something good, something better, something more, something exciting. For some of you, I feel like it's something that you put down and you're revisiting. What are they moving towards? What are they pushing so hard towards at this time? Okay, so this is something that you don't want to tell anybody else about. Heartache and loss. Someone here might want to get back into a relationship with someone that other people don't approve of. Yeah, foundations and achievements, the Four of Wands, the happiness. Even if it's not a relationship, you could be getting into something that other people in your life wouldn't necessarily approve of. It's something that you don't want to talk to people about for whatever reason. But it's something that makes you very happy. But this came out in the reverse. So it's like you think that it's something that's maybe out of your reach. This came out in reverse also, so maybe something that you think you can't manifest. This is the Five of Pentacles here on the bottom again with new beginning. So you really want this new beginning. For a lot of you, again, revisit is the word. So don't take it if it's not your message, but it could definitely be that you were in a relationship with someone that people don't approve of and you want to get back together with this person. It could also just be something like, it was a dream of yours, like a business that you tried before, but it wasn't successful. It didn't work out. And you feel like other people would give you advice to just move on. Even this reading saying moving on from the past. But, it's saying move on from whatever happened in the past. It doesn't necessarily have to be moving on from whatever this is. But this is something that you've been feeling let down about, uncertain about, unstable about. And Spirit is saying that you felt like you couldn't reel it in, like maybe it was too big for you. But Spirit wants you to know that nothing is too big for Spirit. And you're going to be coming into more awareness. And again, with that crown chakra, the more you come into awareness of working with your spiritual team, well, the more and the faster that they can work with you. Okay. What will be the outcome for them if they move forward in this direction and manifest this thing that they're revisiting or felt like they had to let go of? What will be the outcome for them, for the collective watching this? Okay, the equator, to make equal. So if some of you are waiting on communication from a person, you can expect that to be coming in. With the number 5 there, someone may have changed their mind. You could be feeling like you're under a lot of pressure at this time, but pressure, you know, it's with the word transformation. So even though it feels like you're under a lot of pressure waiting on this to come through, the pressure is a part of the transformation process, and this is going to come into a balance. I don't think we want any other cards out of here right now. Okay, to wrap this up, I'm going to get you some angel messages. So go ahead and come through, angels, for whoever wants to communicate to the collective right now about their situation. We're wrapping up. What are the final messages for this collective right now? I hope you guys found this reading helpful. Let's get your last few cards here, the angel messages. All right, I did split the deck on let go, and we've had a lot here about that. So let go of expectations. Again, even if you're revisiting something that didn't work out for you before, you have to approach it like this is a totally new situation, whether that's a relationship, a job, a school situation that didn't work out, a friendship, a side hustle way to make money, a dream, a hobby, a practice that you want to pick up again. It doesn't matter what it is. You have to let go of the old situation because that didn't work out. So whatever you're doing, you have to approach it fresh. Perfect timing is here on the bottom. So again, we got the divine timing in play with the hanged man there. It's going to be about however soon you lean into these new energies that are making you feel good. We have the card no that came out. So if you're asking a question, the answer could be no, but this is going to sound weird, but Spirit is telling me, we're watching tarot readings, so I don't know how weird can it be, I guess, right? But Spirit is telling me that you might be asking a question where no would be the good answer. For example, you might be asking like, did this person forget about me? Does this person not want to talk to me anymore? And they're like, no, of course they didn't. Okay, so y'all take that how it resonates. The green is there. That's more heart chakra color. The city is over here. I am hearing you might be going traveling at this time. And even with this being here, it's like, it might be like a stoplight. It might be like, no, not right now. Wait for a specific time. You know how your kids want dessert before dinner and you're like, no. And it's not a permanent no, but you want them to eat that dinner first and get what they need. And then they're thinking it's a no forever. They're ready to lay on the floor and throw the tantrum and cry and trip out, but you're like, no. And then after dinner, they can still get that dessert, which is the energy that's coming through here the whole time because they showed me the bull and the pen. Okay. Now look, if you believe, so if you're saying, can this work out? Well, if you believe it, because you can be a creator of your own reality, geometry. Okay. And then look, we have yes. So the no turns into the yes. This is the example that I just said. It might be a no for right now and then a yes later. So don't throw the tantrum like the toddler, experience your emotions, but it might be a no right now and a yes later, okay? Take it how it resonates for you. And then we have the situation will approve. There is some lover energy coming through here with the dolphins on the card. That's often a symbol of soulmates and things like that. But this is, looking up to the light, looking up to the good things that are in front of you. And it's like this person seems to be on the bottom of the ocean and going up to the top. Okay. So yeah, once you rise above the water, because they're actually showing me Harry Potter, if any of you have seen that one, where they're under the water and then Harry's using the wand with the light to zoom himself back up to the top. I know Spirit gives these really specific examples. It's crazy. But okay. Let me know if you're a Harry Potter fan in the comments. Let me know. I want to hear all about you guys, okay? But the situation will be improving. So look forward to that. Lean into that energy, and I will see you in another video.